Whoever's getting coffee, you guys are already late. I'm kidding. You guys take your time, get your coffee, that's fine. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Oh, come on. That table. You guys are not saying good morning. Come on. Good morning. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's the spirit that we have going on. So, again, thank you so much for being here today. If it's your first time here, I'll explain what we do in just a second. We have two companies, great, amazing founders coming in to tell us a little bit about their story, which I'm deeply excited about. We've been following their journey for quite a bit, so we're excited to see them today. So, and just a reminder, it's not just these people here. We also have a live stream coming up, so we have our audience in there as well. So thank you for tuning in. I'll tell you a little bit about 1 Million Cups, but before that, I do want to say thank you so much to Mrs. Ollie from Chatterbox. She actually gave us our coffee for today. If you're drinking a coffee, thank to her, so let's give it up for her. Thank you so much for believing in this community. Again, I'll explain a little more, but the beauty of 1 Million Cups is not just hearing their stories and getting inspirational, but it's also in the community that we have coming up. So I invite you to stay afterwards. I invite you to stay and talk to someone new today. I am giving you the coffee, the reason to be here, and then the purpose. And then if you don't want to make a friend, that is on you. But anyways, again, what is 1 Million Cups? It's a very simple concept, and this is why I love this program. So it's a nationally recognized program, so it's not we just made it up. It's actually a franchise. It happens every single Wednesday. So just like this community, there's someone somewhere in the nation doing this exact same thing. Actually, there's also groups in Spanish, which we've been doing it for a while, but apparently now there's people doing it just in Spanish. Nosotros no ponemos lenguaje ni tampoco les decimos el que quiera presentar y como quiera presentarlo, perfecto. There's two entrepreneurs that come, two companies that come and talk to us about what they're doing, their journey, how they got to be a business owner. Come in, guys, welcome in. And then we have a little space for some Q&A. So at the end of the presentation, our presenters, please stay in front because people would probably talk to you or want to know a little bit more about you. I want to know more about you. And then what happens after? So think about this as a help group. Don't think about it as just a reunion, just something else. So if you have something that can help the next person, or you have an advice, or you have something that you can support each other, do it. This is the way to be, and this is what we do this every single Wednesday. So we are actually, like I said, like a part of a bigger network. We're part of the Southwest region. We need to update this map. There has been a couple of centers opening close by to us, but we are probably the best one, and you can quote me on that one. So far, we've done 4,240 cups of coffee, which might be a little small for you, or might be thinking, like, what does that have to be? This is connections. For me, we have done so far 4,240 connections over the past couple of years we've done this. And for me, this is what we do. This is the exact purpose of 1 Million Cups, is to make those. Because you never know when you're going to find the next supporter, when you're going to find your next customer, when you're going to find your next investor. Talk. There's a saying in Spanish that says, si tú no hablas, Dios no te escucha. Very much so. See, you don't open your mouth, if you don't tell people what you need or what you want, you're still going to have that no going on. Enough about this, enough about myself. I would just remind you to say, hey, please silence your phone. Be mindful of people's times because they made the effort to be over here. And also, it's nerve-wracking to speak on the microphone, trust me. Without further ado, I'll present our first presenters. They are from Jungle, and then their names is JP and Franco Soto. So let's give it up for them, please. Here you go. And then you can go this way.
Okay.
Here.
Well, we don't have a slideshow.
I think, did she give you one?
No. Yeah,
Perfect.
Okay. Good morning, guys. My name's Pablo. This is my brother Franco. Good morning. We're the founders of Jungle. We're an activewear brand based off of here in Brownsville, Texas. We started about 2.5 years ago. Officially, we started October of 2025. That's when we signed the papers and everything. But this started off as a little home project in my bedroom. And it kind of just started picking up slowly. Originally, we wanted to make men's clothing, and that just didn't work out. And that's okay. But I had some friends, I have female friends, and they told me, well, why don't you start making women's clothing? We think your logos are cool, your designs are cool. Like, just go ahead and start making women's clothing. So we did. And sure enough, the very first order, which wasn't a big order, but well, now I say that, but back then it was a big order for me, and it sold out like within like 8 or 9 days. And well, you know, my brother's like, well, let's make this big, let's make this bigger. And I was confused. I was like, what do you mean? I guess I didn't have that type of mindset that he has. And he told me, let's make this big. Let's give away a car. And I was like, what? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? And he says, yeah, let's give away a car and make this business boom. And that's what we did. We started looking at how we were gonna make that possible, because we had no clue what we were doing. We didn't know anything about the guidelines, the rules, anything like that. It was just like, okay, we're starting from zero. We have a time frame which we need to complete, and we have a goal to reach. And so that's what we did. We gave ourselves 3 months to give away a Porsche or $40,000 in cash. That was our first giveaway. And it was like the craziest experience of my life. I mean, I was 22 at the time, and it was just like, whoa, how are we gonna come up with the money? You know, like we're trying. This is a business at the end of the day, and so we just started signing up at random gyms, Crunch, TrueFit, doing pop-ups everywhere, doing pop-ups at the flea market. Selling online. We were doing tests and trials with meta ads, which was something I had never done before, and is something super complicated. And yeah, we ended up making it happen. We ended up having our winner, she's from here, from Brownsville. Her name's Tanya, and she took home the very first giveaway, and that's how it started. I don't know, do you want to add more onto that after that? Like, what? That's the start.
I am so nervous.
It happens, trust me, it never gets better.
I can't even think. But okay, let me add a little bit to it. You left off the first winner.
The first winner, yeah.
Okay, yes, our first winner. She chose instead of the car, she took the cash option. After that, obviously, we had learned a little bit more. We had a little bit more experience. I'm not gonna lie, for a minute there, we did feel like quitting, like just giving up. One day, I just told him, you know what, no, I think this is the perfect time to push harder, to keep going. So we decided to come up with the second giveaway, which was this time a BMW X4. Obviously, this time we had a little bit more. We knew more people now. We had more customers, more clients. By then, I feel I already knew them, but we came across the correct people, which is Jose. He's here today, and Marby. Yes. They helped us out. They invited us into Aura, which is the best showroom in Brownsville, just so everybody knows here. And yes, sorry, I'm saying, and I'm so nervous, but. Yeah, we got invited there, and eventually we set up. We started selling there at Aura and online this time. We kept going on with our pop-ups and events. We also participated, I think it was at the event center. We did, it's Girl Gang events. We went to the Hard Knocks. Everywhere we could, every day we tried to do something new. And I think that's what helped us grow a lot. That we never stopped. We just kept going every day, meeting new people, and just giving it our best every single day. And after that one, finalized. We did our third one, which was probably our shortest giveaway, but we did that because we wanted to end it for Christmas. We wanted someone to get a big Christmas gift, and which was a Mercedes SUV, a small SUV. And right now, so everyone here who is present knows, we do have a current giveaway going on. Hopefully all of you can join. It is a 2025 Mustang. It is brand new. We got it off of Tipton Ford. And yeah, that one's live right now. So what else do you want to add right now, or what else should we talk about?
Was we talked about the troubles we had? I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna talk about just more troubles that we had, definitely with this business. At first, people didn't believe us. People, we're all skeptical. We're all, well, for the majority, we're Hispanics, and I'd like to say that, like, as Hispanics, we're very, like, oh, that's too good to be true. Like, there's no way. They're not doing that, And that's definitely what we faced every single day. It was just like, you guys are scammers. You guys are, the worst of the worst that you guys can think of. Even in person, like, people would go up to us in person. Like, they would see us at a gas station, and it's like, wow, like, I thought you guys were just faking it, Or I thought you guys were just like for marketing, or, it's just like fake. So that was definitely our biggest and hardest struggle. What else? What else would you say?
Well, let's see if anybody has any questions.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's basically it. We sell clothing, and we give away cars and money. So everyone enters. As long as you purchase any item, you guys can. Yeah, of course.
The ratio between people who actually buy and people that entered. So let's say, for example, we get, I don't know, 20 of the ones that send the postcards, and then 100 people that actually purchased.
Oh, okay. So from post, okay. So usually per giveaway we'll have about, yeah, I would say 30 people
That enter without purchasing.
that
Yes.
enter without purchasing, yeah, with the postcard method. But the ratio I say would be about 1 to 10. You know, the other ones enter by purchasing. Yeah. And then we have like repeat customers as well. You know, it's just stacking entries and stuff like that. Yeah. Any other questions?
You mentioned in person, like, do you have, like, locations locally or?
Yes.
Yeah, I missed it.
Yes, we're actually located at Aura Showroom with Marby. She has her business at 1725 East Price Road. Yeah. And then we also have a little small variety selection of our clothing at Doll Faces, which is on 802 by the new Shekels in that plaza. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not used. Okay, hopefully someone else will.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you can say it. But just say where.
Yeah, just hopefully soon we're opening a third location.
We'll announce that.
Yeah, we'll announce that in the future. Any other questions? Yes.
Your e-commerce, it's good. How what looks like your e-commerce?
E-commerce? I would say, like, are you asking e-commerce as a whole? Like, is e-commerce good? I would say yeah.
For you,
For me, yeah, I love e-commerce. I think it's a different way to make money. It's challenging as well. A lot of people think, oh, like you just make money online. It's it's whatever. No, it's hard. It's really hard. There's a lot of competition, and since I guess the entry level to it is not that hard, and anyone can just get online and start selling, there's a lot of competition. So you definitely have to outshine your competition, and you have to find ways to innovate and to kind of steal the attention. I'm sorry, as bad as that sounds, but it's the truth. Yeah. You know, why am I gonna buy from you? Type of thing. Yeah.
You
Yes.
mentioned Meta earlier, but how are you promoting your e-commerce side of your business?
So we were using Meta. We still use Meta. We'll run ads. We'll run A/B testing type of ads. Sorry, where we'll run 2 ads simultaneously, each with the same goal, but doing it a little different. And we'll just see which ad runs better, and then we'll start using that type of strategy for our future ads. And yeah, that's basically what we've been doing. Yeah. Any other questions?
I have 2 questions.
Of course.
The first one, and I don't know if you mentioned it during your presentation. I remember you mentioned people like in your logos and stuff. How did you even come up to the like on your branding, the story behind Jungle, like the? I mean, because obviously it's a different type of logo. How did you come up to that?
So I remember it clearly. We were in the living room of our parents' house, and we were just talking. I told him that I want to start selling clothing, and I've always liked the jungle. Like the jungle to me has always been like so cool, like animals, like surviving, and it's just like so like intense. So I've always liked that, and I took out the vowels just to make it different, I guess. Yeah. And the logo is it's been changing. It wasn't always like that. It started off as just like the panther and like a triangle. It was like weird, and then we were like, well, I don't know. We wanted to make it kind of more meaningful, so now it transformed into like the arrow. So it's actually like an inverse logo where the panther is made from like the background, and then there's an arrow on the outside. Type of like keep moving forward is what we always say. So we're always moving towards the right because that's technically forward. Yeah.
Great. And then the second question, this is kind of like the staple question of the program, and the final one. We promise you we're not gonna bombard you with questions.
No, it's all good.
How can we help? Like I know that you guys are a growing business. What can this community and just community in general can do to help you guys out?
To help us out, I would say just give us a try, give our clothing a try. about it. Tell your family about it. We are actually giving away these crazy prizes. Like it's real. And yeah, I think that's following us. Yeah, giving us a follow on Instagram, social media, or Instagram's Jungle Club, and checking us out. That would definitely help. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Of course. Thank you.
All right, guys, our microphones are messing up today. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, guys. Let's give it up again, please. How are y'all doing? Sorry, technical difficulties. ¿Está prendido este? There you go. And back to schedule. Anyway, guys, we have one more company we want to present. They are from the SIP Society. They are our sisters in downtown, beautiful downtown. So let's give it up for them. It's Evelyn Ochoa and Karina Gutierrez, please. So let's give it up. Come on, guys. Y la mamá que pican de ese lado para los asientos.
Ah, ok.
Eso.
Es un micrófono, ¿verdad?
Sí, eso no solo.
Sí. Hola, yo soy Evelyn Ochoa.
Y yo, Karina Gutiérrez.
Bueno, primero queremos disculparnos porque sabemos que no están tomando ahorita el mejor café en la mañana. No, no es mentira. Lo que pasa es que nos fue muy rápido esto, entonces no pudimos traerles el café que nosotros proveemos. Nos gustaría que lo probaran, es muy bueno. Nosotros tenemos actualmente 8 meses en el SIP Society con esta nueva compañía, con este nuevo restaurante. Es una cafetería aquí en el centro. Revendemos lo que es repostería, cafés y también desayunos que lo estamos incluyendo en nuestro menú. Y Karina nos va a platicar un poco más sobre la repostería y luego yo les platico más sobre el café.
Bueno, todos los negocios siento que empiezan súper diferente. En nuestro caso, todo empezó en un viaje, ¿no? Creo que fuimos a un restaurante en San Antonio, se llama Panadería, no sé si lo han probado, está delicioso. Y pensando como en Brownsville, aunque hay muchos lugares, no hay algo que, ¿cómo se dice? Que es, o sea, que lo puedas hacer a tu forma, vaya. O sea, si algo se te antoja, poder decirles, ¿sabes qué? Y si le pones esto, si le pones lo otro. Entonces nos regresamos y pues me fui a estudiar repostería. Entonces eso fue, nos tomó como unos 2 años y entonces se dio la oportunidad de quedarnos con el café en donde estamos ahorita y tratamos de hacer todo ahí, todas las masas, todas las mermeladas, o sea, todo se hace desde cero. ¿Qué les puedo decir? Entonces tratamos de que, o sea, la idea de SIP Society, mira, pone el logo, o sea, eventualmente el otro. O sea, queremos que pueda ser un lugar donde vayas y, no sé cómo se dice, you can indulge something good. It could be a coffee, eventually a cocktail. Que quieras ir y, aunque todas nuestras galletas pues todos tenemos galletas, ¿verdad? En muchos lugares venden galletas, pero ¿qué tiene de diferente? Entonces, de verdad, si nos dan la oportunidad de ir a probar las cosas, sí sabe diferente. Y como nosotras hacemos todo, estamos ahí, y si por algo se acabaron, no sé, vamos a decir, una galleta s'more, y me dices, oye, ¿me podrías hacer una? Ah, claro que sí, ahorita te la hago. Entonces siempre es tratar de como satisfacer que quieras algo dulce, y está muy bonito el lugar como para no tener que ir con alguien. O sea, hay mucha gente que va sola y se siente lo suficientemente cómodo para ir solito, te tomas un café, un postrecito, y te puedes conectar al internet, mucha gente trabaja. Entonces se presta el lugar como para poder ir con alguien o para poder estar tú solo. No sé, para mí eso es lo que es el café.
Bueno, también lo que nosotros vendemos y nos hace que tenemos ahorita un menú un poco diferente, o que estamos incluyendo un menú diferente a otros lugares, es que estamos también haciendo nuestro propio pan de masa madre, de diferentes sabores. Y eso lo vamos a incluir o bueno, lo estamos incluyendo dentro de nuestro menú para los desayunos. Como ustedes saben, el pan de masa madre es una masa, es más sana para el cuerpo, nos ayuda a digerirla mejor y eso le ayuda mucho a los diabéticos. Es algo que ahorita nos están pidiendo mucho, este tipo de pan también para los diabéticos en los hospitales. Y es algo que también nos estamos incluyendo nuevo en nuestro café. Nuestro café es un producto que viene de Chiapas, es arábico, 100%, orgánico, tiene un sabor, es un sabor dulce, sabor chocolate, piloncillo, tiene un aroma muy agradable y es lo que nos distingue de los otros cafés que tenemos aquí en Brownsville, que también son muy buenos, ¿verdad? Eso es lo que nosotros estamos ahorita ofreciendo. Como les comentamos, tenemos poquito tiempo que iniciamos, aún nos falta crecer mucho y queremos darnos a conocer más.
Ok, entonces vamos a empezar con las preguntas, ¿les
Sí,
parece?
sí.
Ok,
Sí, bueno.
preguntas, advices.
Sí. Yo primero te voy a preguntar a ti. Queremos hacer una colaboración contigo. Sí, sí, claro.
Ahora yo quería preguntar, ¿están aquí en downtown? ¿En qué calle están?
Sí, estamos en Washington. Aquí estamos muy cerquitas a 2 cuadras. Es Washington y 11, frente a Chimoli. Estamos frente a Chimoli, ahí es una esquina. Está muy agradable, el café es muy bonito, de hecho nos lo están pidiendo mucho para eventos. Tenemos eventos, desde que abrimos hemos tenido eventos casi todos los fines de semana porque nos lo piden mucho para todo tipo de eventos, desde eventos familiares como una celebración hasta entrevistas. Nos han reservado, así en Top Secret, nos han reservado el lugar para hacer entrevistas muy personales, entonces hemos tenido mucho éxito porque el lugar está muy agradable, entonces los invito a que vayan a visitarlo y a conocerlo.
¿Sus postres están enfocados más como en comida sana o más como, así como para todo el público?
No, hay para todo. Y si, por ejemplo, me dices, ¿sabes qué? ¿Me podrías hacer algo gluten free? También te lo podemos hacer. Vegano también podemos hacer. Hicimos unos pasteles, unos postres. Hay de todo, la verdad. Un poquito de todo.
Yo quería saber si tienen como para hacer eventos como brunch, fiestas o algo así, o solamente es así abierto.
No, también podemos hacer eso. También hacemos mucho, es un estilo de hot charcuterie, como que envuelto en hojaldra. O sea, hemos hecho también para bautizos, o sea, comidas también. Pero sí, se puede hacer de todo.
¿Qué tanta participación tienen en el negocio, así, a día? Es decir, ustedes, el negocio depende 100% de su presencia, de que estén al tanto de todos los servicios, de todo lo que está pasando, o lo pueden, pues no sé, tratar un día sí, un día no, o cómo tienen.
No, ahorita estamos al 100. O sea, todo lo que se vende de comida, somos 3 personas, ahorita faltó una, pero casi todo lo hacemos entre Paola y yo. Entonces, sí, estamos ahí todos los días.
Para este tipo de negocios sí me imagino que es pues, muy necesario que alguien esté ahí pendiente para ver la calidad de todo. ¿Y
Sí.
no tienen alguna estrategia o alguna idea a futuro de pues irlo dejando un poco?
Sería lo ideal, sí sería lo ideal poder trabajar con alguien que pueda tomar a cargo todas nuestras recetas. Pero de momento no tenemos muy poquito, entonces queremos estar ahí para ver qué funciona, qué no funciona. Y así como de repente llegan clientes y nos dicen, ¿sabes qué? Me gustó esto, pero ¿te puedo dar un tip? Sí, claro. Entonces tratamos de todo lo que nos dicen, también tomarlo a cabo para ir mejorando. Sí.
Me llama mucho la atención la locación. Para empezar, soy fan de la locación. Siempre me gustó mucho los aesthetics de su lugar, me encantan. Felicidades, por cierto. Pero, de hecho, hablábamos, la semana pasada estuvo aquí Main Street y hablaba de que para ellos estar en downtown fue como que, wow, o sea, fue una bendición, vaya. Pero también hemos escuchado a otras personas que están en downtown y es un poquito difícil empezar un negocio aquí. ¿Cuál ha sido su experiencia como negocios o como business owners por la locación en la que están?
Sí, estamos muy privilegiados, en una locación muy privilegiada, es el edificio de la Coca-Cola. Entonces, sí estamos en una muy buena ubicación. Sí hemos tenido dificultades definitivamente porque sabemos el centro está creciendo mucho, se está desarrollando mucho, hay mucho negocio que también igual que nosotros va empezando. Y sí, a veces necesitamos del apoyo y nuestros clientes hasta hoy, nuestro fuerte son los estudiantes. Entonces, muchos estudiantes de la universidad con nosotros están ahí trabajando, hacen sus tareas y pasan mucho tiempo dentro de nuestra locación, pero el consumo a veces es poco. Entonces, es un poco a veces para nosotros como negocio, si lo vemos como negocio, un poco complicado también mantener todos o la mayoría saben de lo que yo hablo, de los que tienen negocios, es a veces complicado mantenerte a flote cuando tus ventas están así, cuando estás en una locación que a pesar de que estás privilegiada en una zona que está creciendo y desarrollándose mucho, todavía no llega a hacer el movimiento que se espera, ¿verdad? Pero aún así, pues estamos bien, podría decirse que estamos estables. Creemos que nos va a ir mucho mejor porque tenemos 8 meses apenas. Entonces, vienen muchas cosas buenas para esta zona. Sabemos que vienen muchas cosas buenas a futuro en esta zona. Y también creemos en nuestro producto. Tenemos un buen producto, traemos una buena actitud y tenemos un muy buen lugar. Entonces, sabemos que nos va a ir muy bien. Sí.
Do you ever follow the Brett Smith concept? You heard of Brett Smith? It's a franchise. That's what I'm actually going with you guys. You know, you can actually 10x your revenue and 10x your business if you go that route. Because what Brett Smith they cater to 4 items, and they master each 4 items, and then they scale it with the coffee and all that stuff. So if you have a lot of stuff in your menu, you get lost, right? So if you shrink it down, you can make a lot of ROI back on that. I'm just giving you guys an idea of that part, just because it's the fastest way to grow your business.
Yeah, yes, es correcto.
Ok, para el público objetivo, ya dijeron que son jóvenes y estudiantes, ¿qué estrategias han implementado y cuáles son las que más resultados han dado para atraer su atención?
¿Quieres decirlo tú?
Es que no es nuestro, ¿cómo lo dijiste ahorita?
Público objetivo.
No, yeah, they're not. They're not the target audience. They're the ones that have, I think, since it was already a coffee shop, they kept the same thing going. So that's another thing that we're having, like, it's a little challenging to actually open it to everyone, to the people that work here. We do have like if you study at the college, if you work downtown, if you have a business downtown, we always offer a neighbor discount. So you can, I don't know, give us a call and say, you know what, I have 5 minutes, can you prepare a breakfast or something? We'll stop by. So we want it to be for everybody, for you to have your baby shower, your birthday party, you like everything. It's easy for the students because they're literally in walking distance. So for them, we also offer those discounts. We give them free internet and anything like that. So, but yeah, we are trying to get everybody on board, not just one specific target, yeah.
Is there, can I ask you this?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any product that you started selling that became a success, but it was a surprise that it was a success, or has it all kind of been simple?
I think the things taste, like she said, we do our sourdough. We make our own bagels. They're sourdough. We kind of cater to what they ask for. So, like for example, our cinnamon rolls, they are the top sellers. But sometimes, can you put Nutella in them, or can you make them banana, or can you make them this, or can I? So, for example, you can go get your traditional roll and you can top it with whatever you want. You can top it with fruit, with bacon, with anything. So that's what's working for us, to cater to their cravings.
Let them surprise you.
Uh-huh. Yes, our croissants too. I mean, this lady, she's like, can you make me this Dubai croissant? Sure. Can you put strawberries and this? And yes, I mean, you're going to eat it. I'll make it how you like it, you know? So that's what's kind of been working.
We have one last question, please, right?
Buenos días. Gracias por estar aquí, los felicito. La pregunta es, en cuestión de innovación, siendo que el café y los postres hay mucha competencia, algo que ustedes se imaginen para crear algo nuevo para promover el pan.
¿Como en general?
En general.
Pues, ¿qué será?
Pues sí, sí, claro, el sabor, la presentación. Sí, como dices, ahorita hay muchos cafés, hay mucha competencia, es un ramo que está creciendo mucho, mucho actualmente. Yo creo que lo que nos distingue, aparte de que tenemos, como digo, es que tengo que mencionarlo mucho, porque en realidad nuestro lugar es muy bonito, en realidad. Nuestro producto es de buena calidad, es hecho ahí diariamente, se produce y es orgánico también. Yo sé que ahorita muchos lugares ofrecen tal vez lo mismo, pero lo que nos hace, creo yo, bueno, creemos que lo que nos hace diferentes es nuestra calidad, nuestro pan de masa madre también, que se está produciendo diariamente y que nuestra intención es como darle productos de calidad y sanos a la gente, a nuestro público, también ofrecer un momento agradable, también de vez en cuando comerte algo dulce, ¿verdad? Consentirte, pasar un momento agradable. Y sí, nuestra idea es crecer y tener a lo mejor, el sueño de todo empresario en la comida es franquiciar, ¿verdad? Todos, bueno, o la mayoría pensamos en crecer, ¿sabes qué? Vamos a poner otro negocio de lo mismo que hacemos, pero siempre ofreciendo la buena calidad. Y para nosotros, nuestros productos hechos 100% en casa es lo que ofrecemos. No son productos que vas a encontrar en lugares que ya tienen días, que traen conservadores, nosotros somos productos 100% naturales que se producen diario.
Y creo que también lo que nos ha ayudado es que trabajamos mucho con la comunidad. Hacemos demasiados, como ahorita dijiste, usaste una palabra, colaboraciones. Por ejemplo, el sábado pasado hicimos colaboraciones con un restaurante que vendía comida libanesa. A veces va gente a vender su joyería, su ropa, o tienen ahí constante cosas donde van cambiando. Y eso funciona porque si yo crezco, él crece. Si él crece, yo crezco. Entonces es algo bien padre porque a veces tú piensas, ay, mi familia y mis amigos son los que van a estar ahí, pero no lo son. A veces es la persona que va pasando por la calle o otro negocio que también necesita ese push. Entonces, eso es lo que nos ha ayudado también.
Yo tengo algún comentario. Ustedes empezaron hablando de que se inspiraron en una visita a San Antonio, a la panadería. Ese es un lugar muy rico, tienen su característica, pues también hacen el pan y te ofrecen el desayuno. Pero también, viendo que ustedes son las personas que diariamente hacen el pan, ¿ustedes no conocen el concepto de bread en San Pedro, en Monterrey? Es una panadería, hacen su pan, pero hacen un pan como el de ustedes, que es específico, tiene masa madre, y su concepto no es tampoco de ir y comértelo ahí, su concepto es cómpralo y llévatelo, pero como ustedes lo están diciendo, único, lo hacen ahí, tiene su sazón, su concepto. Creo que también sería bueno que pudieran tener ese concepto donde tú vas y compras ese pan específico diferente y no nomás es para ir a comértelo ahí.
Ah, claro, sí lo tenemos, sí es opción.
Porque,
Ajá.
pero es que, si ustedes van a esa panadería que les comento en San Pedro, se llama Bread, no se imaginan la cantidad de gente que va y compra ese tipo de pan. ¿Por qué? Porque tiene esa tipo de harinas. Entonces, aprovechen ese concepto que ustedes tienen para también difundirlo, y no nomás es ahí, sino la gente va para comprar pan y se va, ¿verdad? También les va a dar un poquito más de ingresos. Nomás es ponerles eso en la mesa, que abran un poquito más ese concepto y que abran la idea de que se puede ir uno y comprar, porque normalmente cuando hace frío todo el mundo va a comprar pan y se acaban las panaderías. Pero no nomás es eso, ya después cuando tienes la idea de que es un buen pan y tienes ciertos panes específicos que tienen características muy especiales, pues vas y los compras todos los días o una vez a la semana o 2 veces a la semana vas y compras algo pan. Entonces nomás se los dejo en la mesa para que también promocionen esa parte, y no se queden encerradas en un lugar bonito donde van la gente y se sienta a comer, ¿verdad? Los locales sí lo tenemos, pero no lo comentaron, entonces hay que como que
Claro.
un poquito más ese tema, ¿no?
Sí, gracias.
Creo que es buena idea, digo, me gusta la idea, creo que es algo como dicen, agarrar otro cash flow que probablemente no es tu target, tal vez no es lo que estás buscando, porque obviamente tienes el lugar, digo, ya invertiste en un lugar muy bonito, pues no quieres que la gente no venga a tu espacio, digo, quieres que disfruten porque obviamente en la cafetería también disfrutas del ambiente, pero es una muy buena entrada de dinero, es como tu e-commerce, o sea, es una entrada de dinero donde estás sosteniendo pues, tus gastos operativos, pero por otra parte también ya estás invirtiendo en otros lugares, te da oportunidad de hacer entonces, otra entrada de dinero diferente, entonces creo que es una muy buena idea.
Sí.
Pero bueno, última pregunta para ustedes. ¿Qué podemos hacer nosotros para ayudarlas? ¿Cómo las podemos apoyar?
Pues igual y vayan a probar el producto para que ustedes, por experiencia, vean el lugar, vean el ambiente, y igual y les gusta algo que nos hagan saber, o si tienen, no sé, sugerencias, también para implementarlas. Sí, ¿tú?
Perfecto. Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Thank you so much. Okay, guys, again, I want to thank so much to our coffee partner for today, Ms. Charterbugs. Thanks so much, Ms. Oli, for the coffee today. I do want to leave you guys, again, the magic of 1 million cups, it's not just this. Obviously, it's a focus group, obviously, it's a help group, pero it happens afterwards. Quédense, hablen con each other, busquen a una persona que no conozcan. Nunca sabes cuándo vas a encontrar a tu propio amigo, tu propia persona, tu propio support. De nuevo, muchas gracias por venir, gracias por estar cada miércoles. Si alguien está interesado, ya sea en participar, ser un speaker, o tal vez sabes que yo me siento apasionado por el proyecto y quiero donar el café, adelante, por favor, comuníquense con nosotros. Me da un gusto verlos. Todos los miércoles tenemos Open Space, o si tienes que trabajar o quieres trabajar de algún lugar, eBridge está abierto para ti, de 8 a 5, sin costo alguno. Tengo unos pocos anuncios. Primero que nada, RGB Startup Week, it's coming, and it's coming in fast. What is this? This is actually an idea that we've done for the last 3 years. It's only growing, it's only getting louder, it's only getting bigger. This is actually one of its kind. I was talking to someone, this is free of charge for the community. RGB Startup Week is a festival full of workshops, full of resources. This year we're making sure that every workshop, every thing you're attending, you're having a takeaway. There's a purpose behind everything that we're planning for this year. And again, it's completely free for the community. It's gonna happen in several cities at a time, but Brownsville and eBridge specifically is gonna be the meta of it. So just keep it posted. Again, I'll leave this later on so you can register for this. In the screens, you're also gonna see this little thing. We actually been selected, Brownsville was selected for a raffle to get a Coca-Cola sponsored mural. So I don't know, every time that there's Brownsville something, I'm passionate about it. So I was like, I want everyone to vote. I want to win this thing. You're gonna see it on the screens as well. There's a little more information about it, but we actually are one of the top 5 cities that we're competing for this. So let's support our community. And then if you're in the FAR area and if you want to get a little more acquaintance with us, we work with the university. We do business courses. I see a couple of people that are either graduates or they have somehow gotten some help. So if you are interested, if you're in the FAR area, it's a little bit easier for that. We do have this opportunity. Talk to me afterwards. More than happy to explain this a little bit more. And again, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Have a great Wednesday. Thank you, guys.